left hand, right hand, left leg, right leg. Right hand over at the tip, meniscus up, basket up. I'm going to, doesn't matter really where you start, so for now just start in B plus with your left foot back. Right hand over as well. This is just starting position. How we get into it might be different. What we're going to do here is we're just going to lift it up. This is more to do with, my arm moves a little bit, my wrist does most of the work here. So I just bring it up in my toaster. This is to my right. It's going to my right. Basket's going to my right. Looks like a P to me. Just to orientate you. Here. Brings it down in the toaster. This is all in the toaster. This is where it starts becoming more of my wrist, is when it goes behind me. So it's a little arm up, mostly wrist, then all wrist in the back. Okay, see how that works? And then once it gets to here, to this 45, I twist it back up this way, just rotate my wrists, like I'm twisting in a light bulb. And then I sit, when I do that, I pull my arm and my hand down, so it locks it in. So it goes up, and then once it gets to about flat, that's when I pull it down, and it locks in. So Sabre starts at the 45, goes up, wrist, pull down. So arm, little bit of arm, mostly wrist, all wrist, then all arm, down. That's how that works. From here, it goes, I'm just gonna fondue. You're gonna see a few of these fondues happening. But bend the right knee, first position, bend the right knee, tendu the left foot in the 45. That happens at the very beginning. My arm is just gonna go up with the Sabre, flick at the 45. If it was without a Sabre, you just do cheerleader. So from here, it just goes up, then it grabs my, waist, when the Sabre goes back down. Then from here, my leg goes back, slides out in my toaster. Everything locks in into that 4 starch. Can you see me? I think you might have fallen back. Okay, not really sure what you caught, but here. A little bit of arm, mostly wrist, all arm, locks in. This 45, down by my waist, arm goes cheerleader, leg fondues to the 45. My left leg is tenduing, my right leg is doing the plie. Here, slice up. When the Sabre goes down, my arm goes down. Again, I don't know what you saw because I'm staring into the sun. Here, once it gets to about flat, everything locks in and I step with my left foot. 4 starch the right foot. Arm is still, arm goes from here and it goes, my left arm goes from my waist. It goes up here and it goes kind of like, ooh, I'm a bee. I don't know what reference to use there, but everything's tucked in at the side, like a poor release hand. Except I'm facing this way with my shoulders and my hips to the end zone, or my shoulders to the end zone, my hips are more to the 45. Here, this way. So my hand is on the 45 with the same 45 as my Sabre, okay? From here, I'm gonna keep the Sabre where it is. That's the important part. I'm gonna keep the Sabre where it is in space. I'm just gonna let go with the grip of the Sabre and slide my hand this way. But the Sabre stays where it is in space. It's not one of those that you pull down. It's not like that. It stays in space. My hand is what travels up, okay? So as I do this, my arm, my free hand, is going to mirror it like a roller coaster. So it's going over the top and going down. So here, they both go, whoop. Sorry, the Sabre's not supposed to move. So basically you just want to let go of your grip but still keep your hand around the Sabre. Still keep your hand around the Sabre as it slides up. Mirror that with the left hand. Whoop. Yeah, like that. And then from here, I just bring it up and down, slide my right leg through, goes up and over, just goes up and over the roller coaster down. I'm gonna do as close to the fake illusion that we did in the dance hit as I can. I'm gonna bring my leg this way to the attitude to the front, but it's just gonna kick and set back down in second position, plie. And I'm curving my spine. Curving my spine, I don't know if you can hear that, curving my spine. Then from here, I just push it up, go into a right lunge, then twist, slide it back through my toaster, slide my right leg through my toaster to step back to the front. That's what my body does. So as I'm doing here for starch, here, slide, slide, don't move the saber, here, lift through with your right leg, lift through, step, not a big step, just a little step. My saber goes around, so picture this is a roller coaster going up the train, my hand goes up the train tracks of the roller coaster, then I take the saber with me on the coaster, makes a circle. Basically does this, but with a saber in its hand. So they both go around, here this way, and this is gonna lead basket leading under your leg. You're gonna grab it with your left hand, palm up to the sky, back of the palm to the floor. When you grab here, you're basically going up here, here, lift, grab, and then from here, trying to get to where you can see me well. Here, from this grab, thumb to thumb, I go back into second position, plie. I put the saber on my back. I don't know what you can see. Okay, behind me. The basket is up, because I want the meniscus flat like this. You're gonna put the balance point. Balance point is hopefully where that black tape is that you all should have, naughty. You can balance it with two hands and it shouldn't move. You should feel two fingers, you should feel pretty stable right here. This is hopefully what's gonna rest on the small of your back, at the bottom of close to the bottom of your spine. Not really the bottom, like maybe 4 or 5 vertebrae up. And that's what it's gonna set on. So when I slide, I have to slide basically to the black tape where my thumb is on the balance point. Here, grab. When I set my left foot down, I keep this, I don't bring it all the way out and then pull it in. I keep it as close to my body as I can. So I set it here so that the balance point's on the small of my back. Here. What I do from here when I set it, I'm just gonna do a little grab slide just to give myself a little bit more obvious to the people in the audience of what I'm doing. From here, I'm gonna rotate this way. Balance point stays on the small of my back. My back is pretty flat here. So I said curved spine. I think you're gonna have to have a flat back for this. I'm gonna push the hilt counterclockwise to my left. This way. Balance point's gonna rotate on the small of my back. Just gonna do a little half. Gonna do a little, except not like that, because I just threw my saber that way. So it's just gonna rotate a little, shoot. Gonna balance on the small of my back and twist. I'm gonna grab pinky to the hilt, thumb towards the tip. So I go from here, I just do a little, just do a little twist. The goal is to keep the saber on the small of your back. When you do that, the saber just does a little half rotation and goes to meet the hands. So here, grab, set, slide, then do a little boop, boop, boop. When I do that, I'm gonna extend my knees and flatten and keep my back flat. Boop, boop, boop. And I'm gonna grab the saber like I just told, pinky to the hilt, thumb to the tip. From here, I'm gonna bring the tip down, wrist only, tip down, then I move my arm. So don't make it all about the arm, make it wrist. Then from here, brush my leg through like I told you before. Oh, I know I said a right lunge, didn't I? Yeah. So you're here, right lunge. So I said second, this is that right lunge I was talking about. Here, arm goes out this way when you do that. So grab, slide, here, palm down. From here, swing everything through, to the left. Slide, you're gonna grab thumbs up at the tape with your index finger and your middle finger splitting the tape that you all should have. This is where the rifle neck would be. And slide through, push through, grab. Then from here, you're going to go back into your forced starch, flat, shoulders to the end zone. Keep your left hand where it grabbed, this way. Then from here, we're going to open back up into a second position plie. This is flat now. The meniscus is flat, not the saber, the meniscus. Second position plie. Here, just grab your waist, wrap your waist again so that your saber has room. Keep your elbow, don't keep it tucked in, but don't keep it straight, slightly bent. From here, this way. Then from here, I'm gonna push down. I want you to imagine this is a silk. So I'm gonna be doing, like I do flourishes with my arm and stuff. Basically, I slice flat through. Then from here, I push down with my tip, down. The silk / hilt is gonna go this way. Tip's gonna go in front of your body, just like we do with flourishes. This way, and then goes into a dip, 45 dip. This is gonna prep for my blade toss, okay? So, from here, what I do with my body when I do this is my body's gonna undulate over, and I'm gonna bring my feet together. Woo. Feet together. And I lift over. That matches the hilt going up. Tip goes in front of my body. Bring it down. Then from here, I'm gonna stay in my first position parallel. I'm gonna go into first position plie. From here, on the dip. And that's when I lift up. I don't lift up until I need to make room for my saber to not hit my face. Hi-ya. And that's when I lock in that dip for the blade toss that we're about to do. Before we move on, let's review. So we're here. We have, from here, this is, what is it I say? I said B+. Left foot B+. Over, here. From here, I lift it up, cheerleader. 1, and just keep your arm out here. I know, I'm sorry, I'm lying already. Just keep it out here the whole time, because I don't think you'll have enough, it's a lot to do. Just keep it out here. So you'll go, That's right, you'll just lift it up. You'll just go up, 1, and 2 is the lock in, 2. Sorry, 1, and I know my arm's going down. Sorry, I'm trying to decide. Just bring it down with the saber. Just do what feels natural. It's not that big of a deal, Ethan. Just do what feels natural. So we're just gonna go 1 and 2. Then this is 3 and 4. 4 is the grab. 4 is the grab-ish. Maybe 3 and is the grab. 4 is like you're in this space over here. 5 is when you set it down. 5, basket up, balance point. 6 and from here you bring it down. 7. When your arm comes here, go ahead and flex it so it goes straight. When it comes up, flex it this way before you go into this grab. That's how you're gonna get to that grab. Flex all the way to that grab and box your elbow out. So I'm gonna force starch here, 7, 8. This is gonna be 9, 10, 11. I know I said parallel, turned out feels more comfy for me. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This has to be 11. This is 11, non-negotiable. 11. And then from here, we're gonna toss a blade triple. So go ahead, get your single, work your way up, double. It's gonna be a pretty lofty toss, so it's not gonna be super spinny because I don't like blade tosses, so I'm not gonna make you do a hard one. So here, then do your triple. Boop. Just 3, up 1, up 2, up 3. Just a little triple. When I do that, I'm gonna release, my arm gonna release out on 12. Release 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then on 12 and, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to I Dream a Genie. So it's just, making a box basically. Biceps perpendicular out from your shoulder, making a box. So this is 12, I release on 12 and. When I release this blade triple, I'm pretty much releasing maybe clavicle area, I think, for that. My palm is forward when I release. Go to I Dream a Genie, boop. I Dream a Genie on 12 and. Then on 13, I'm going to bring my right arm to that same cheerleader pose of the 45 palm down. Third, keeping my left hand where it is. Then on third and, I'm going to catch the saber with my left hand underneath in the hilt, like this. So right arm stays here. It's a fake out. Oh, I'm gonna catch it with my right arm. No, you're not. You're gonna cheerleader your right arm to the 45 on third, and then on third and, it's gonna be the catch with your left arm because it's gonna stay here and just open up like that. Bam. You're gonna wanna, the right side of wrong is over-rotating this toss and less of under-rotating. Under-rotating is just awkward, trying to grab it and you're like, meh. You wanna, if anything, you wanna just slightly over-rotate it. I'd rather you catch closer to flat than try to catch like that. It's not gonna be cute for you. So, what that looks like is, just release, 11, 11. From here, I release, release, catch. With my left hand underneath at the 45 is ideal in a perfect world. So this will be 9, 10, 11, 12, and third. And now if you can't, if you're like, I'm having trouble doing all that, do one thing at a time. Go to the release, then go to the catch. 12, third, and. Then add on, then from here, add on the free hand, because that's the next priority. So you're gonna go 9, 10, 11, 12, third, and. Then after that, add on 12 and. 9, 10, 11, 12, and third, and. And if you have it, but you're like, I'm confused about the sequencing of it, then just do it without the saber. Go 12 and third and just do it over and over. 12 and third and over and over, and then add the saber to it. You know the building blocks of how to do this skill. 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh. 9, 10, 11, 12, and third and. See, it's easier to over rotate it, push back down, just like I did. Come out of play on the release as well. Then from here, you're going to twist, push the saber down, flip it over until it's almost flat, probably 45. Then from here, bring your pinky towards the audience, so the tip goes towards the audience as well. And you're basically just unwinding it. So you're flipping it over, then unwinding it down here so that you can grab. When I let it go down, I let my hand give way, grip-wise, so that it goes to this basket. When it gets to this basket, that's so my right hand can grab the hilt, the hilt this way. That's the only reason I'm doing all that, not to be fancy or anything, just to make room so my right hand has a place to go. Okay? Then I do that. So this is third and hold 14-ish. I'd like for you to move on 14, but I know it's hard to go third and 4. So in a perfect world, 14, if you can, 4 and at the very latest. Here, 4 and, then this will be 5th. From here, keep your arm to this 45 until you bring it to this 45 up here. So when you unwind, you're just gonna unwind and grab it at this 45 here with the right hand. What your body's gonna do is it's gonna go to this catch here. You're gonna do that fondue thing again that I love so much right now. It's so in. Around, you're gonna do that fondue again. 45, 45, 45. Special K, cereal. And from here, you unwind, you bring it down. The tip of the saber, there's like a string on the tip and the ankle here, and grab. You grab it at the 45 here in a left lunge. So then from here, you slide it down. This is 16, by the way. There and 4 and 4 and 5th and, this is 5th and, 6th and that's 16 counts. Yay, 16, we're halfway done. Just to review from the beginning, losing light. We're here. 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6, 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5, 6 and, 6 and, 7, 8 and, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 3rd and 4, drop the right shoulder, 4, 5th, 6. Yeah, then 16. From here, 6 and. Just bring it down, grab the tape, grab tip, why not? Grab tip, slide it here. I always do one of these, so we're gonna do it right now. Step saute attitude with the left leg. Step saute, 1 and. 16, 1 and. This is when you're traveling down. So that 16 you just did was the hold 16 while the flags are moving in, doing their little thing. Forget what set it is. Maybe 14. It's the one where you hold for 16 counts in a block before you move as a block to the middle of the floor. That's what that 16 is. This is the move 16, where you move 8 and hold 8. Move 1 through 8, hold 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 6 before the second chorus. Just let you know where you are. 6. So this is 1 and. Basically, I just grab and slide, stop at the tip, 1 and. Then from here, lead with the basket. Keep the left hand where it is. It goes around my head on top of my shoulders right here in the back. Then from here, I'm just going to show you the saber first. Push the, what's it called? Push the saber. Use your hand to act like it's doing something, but I don't really use my left hand that much. I just helping it flow this way. Extend, fully extend, X position, because you're going to glissade underneath. You bring it down. So we go here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe 3, 4. Yeah, 3, 4. 5, 6, and grab the thumb towards the hilt, grab on tape. 6, 5, 6, and then lift with your right hand. Keep the left hand where it is. Keep the left hand where it is in space. This is a wrist motion. You're just bringing your right hand. Make it a big deal. Don't just grab it this way. Make it a big deal with that right hand. So lift, but as you lift, go away. Because she says right hand. So we want to make it a big deal. Then from here, I do a flourish, 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 flourish. Act like you're stabbing this tip here. Bringing it down. This is the end of my flourish. Going down to my right. Then as I get to here, I'm basically going to keep it going and twist to where it's flat behind my forearm. This way. So it becomes wrist up here. Then it becomes about my arm movement. Then it becomes about my wrist when I get to flat. Flat. Because then I'm going to bring it straight up and down. Move it to this, move it, grab both thumbs are up towards the basket. Then I'm going to twist it. Twist. My right hand opens, my left hand is what does the twisting. But it stays where it is in space, and I just open my hand and do a palm spin grab. As it does that, I'm going to stop right there because I know that's a lot. So just review what the saber does. Hello, doggy. Review what the saber does. We go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Over the tape. 45. Center my body with the right hand. 5 and 6. 7 and 8. It can't be that. Sorry. You have to move. 1, 2, 3, and. This is 3 and. This is 4 and 5. This is 6, because this is 7 and 8. 8 is when you're coming back down here. 8 and is when you're going to stab. 8, and when you bring it down here, just do a little stab with your, like you're stabbing the tip of the saber to the ground. 8 and. Just goes a little down. Instead of just going 8 and. Go 8, stab. 8 and. 9, 10. That's all that is, okay? 8 and. 9, 10. Keep it where it is in space. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab 5, 6, 7, and 8. And 9, 10. What your body does is it's helping you move. So your body's going to move. It's going to saute attitude. 1, 2. 1, 2. 3. And. Left, right on 3. Left on 3. Left on 3. Right on 3 and. And on 5, you're going to step and glissade. So it's 3 and 4. Glissade. That happens on 3 and 4 and. 5 and. Right, left. 5 is left. 5 and is right. Left on 6, because you're going to kick replace. 6. So sachet. 6 and. Then from here, you're going to tour jeté. Do a little tour jeté. We all know this. Down the way. Left leg kicks up first. Follow, chase with the left hand. 7 and. You should be in your spot because you're going to go. 8 and. Remember that fondue that I love so much? Do it again. 8 and. Grab over your right hip. 8 and. Then bring it together. 9. Be in a plie with first position. 9. Then on 10, you're going to pop out as you grab. 9, 10. 10. Like a birthday surprise. Yeah! And look up. Yeah! Grab. I'm grabbing both palm up on the bottom of the saber again because I'm doing this thing. I'm not in the hilt. I'm going to do this thing. We did it in Turn to Stone, but I'm not doing, we did a version of this in Turn to Stone. Basically, I grab, thumbs pointing each other behind me, right under mid the back thigh, and I keep the saber flat and push it up. Head down. My head's only up so I'm worried about the sound getting the microphone. But in reality, my head is down. Go ahead and be on tip. It'll be more comfy, I swear. Tip. From here, I'm pushing my thumb away from me. My right thumb is pushing away from me, so that's where the tip goes since it's pointing that way. Push. I'm making a little cone. 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 The cone is away from me. The saber goes up on the 45, and it does a cone above me. So basically, I'm just casting a lasso up here. Up here. So if you have any trouble, just go here. Do that little thing that we did last winter. Make a circle. Cast a Harry Potter spell on the ceiling. That's what you're doing. So push with that thumb up. Make a cone. I don't know if you can see that. Up. Make a cone. When you make that cone here and you get to that wall, this angle with the saber, you're right here. This is when you're going to start to unwind and come back up. So you're going to finish that cone as you unwind. You're going to lift on your left leg when you do that. Because then from here, push, point, lift up, unwind, strong line finish that line with your left arm, lift. Then from here, you're going to grab under. 4, I know this is 14. Slide to the tip on the teen of 14. And then you're going to release a 5 on 5th, 15. Then on 16, this is on 5th. Then on 6, you're going to bring this up. And they're both going to go up on 6. You're going to catch on 1. 15, 16, and 1. It's going to be a 5. So, review. 16. 1 and 1 and 2. 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and try not to get out of frame. 6 and 7 and 8 and instead of wrapping around your hip, I feel what I do naturally is grab my forearm. So grab your forearm. 8 and 9, 10. Open palm up. 10, 11 and 12 and sorry, you can't do it that fast because I can do it that fast. So this is, what is it? I know this is 8 and. I know this is 9. I know this is 10, 11, 12. 12 is the up. 12, 13. That's it. 13. Then grab 14. 14. 15, 16. Boom. When you catch this 5, don't catch it solid. I mean, you will catch it solid, don't get me wrong. But you're going to keep moving it. So you're going to keep, when you catch, you're going to catch. Slide your, what's it called? Slide your left foot together. So you're going to catch together, go into a cradle on this part, and then port de bras, you saute on your right foot. So the 5 itself will look something, boom, 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 boom. Here. Oh, bring your feet together. That's why it feels awkward. Here. Feet together. First position again. Boop, boop. So that you're here. And that's how we're going to do that 5. So, last 16. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 5. Drop your right shoulder. 5 and 6 and 7 and. George, stay sucked. I'm trying to stay in frame. 7 and 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 1. 1 should be the open. Okay? All the way through, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab 5, 6 and 7, 8. 8 and 9, 10, 11, 12, and third and hopefully 4, 5th, 6, 1 and just make that 1 and 1, 2, and push this up a count. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I believe that's what it is in real life. You'll figure it out. 8 and 9, 10, 11 and cone on 12, 12, 13, 14. If stepping with your left foot and then stepping together on your right foot is more natural to get into that second or first than stepping it down, I'm fine with that. Here, step 14, 14, 15, 16, 1. So in the teen of 16 is when we catch. So go down, then we go 1. Cool. The sun is officially behind the building, so you're gonna have so much fun with it. I really like it. So don't worry, guys, you got this. It's gonna be amazing.